In today's short video, we're going to talk about something a little bit different. We're going to talk about people passing their test. We so frequently talk about people failing their test because, unfortunately, more than half the room fails every single day, no matter where you go to school, no matter what state you're in, no matter which testing center you go to. And I've actually had people call me and they say, well, I'm going to go to a different testing center this time. That's not going to make any difference. That's like saying I bought a lottery ticket every Friday night for 10 years at the same gas station and I've never won. Okay, that's my story, but okay, yours probably not that much different, right? So I think I'll go to a different gas station. That's not the secret to winning, okay? I don't know what the secret to winning the lottery is. If I knew, I'd have already won by now, okay? I do know what the secret to passing your state board licensing exam is: barber, cosmetology, skincare, and nails. And the secret is not to do what everyone else does, because if it was working, everyone would be passing. Now, I've talked a lot about how the states don't want you to see the school's passing rate, and the schools love to brag about their 100% passing rate. I've also talked a lot about how the only state I'm aware of that actually puts school passing rates on their site is California. And I've showed you in prior videos exactly how to find it. You go to www.barbercosmo.ca.gov. I'll say it again, www.barbercosmo.ca.gov. Up at the top right-hand corner is a search bar. You type in school passing rates, hit enter. You'll get a different page opens up with all the school passing rates. But even California is very deceptive in how they give you these numbers because, for example, we had a young lady call us and she was in San Francisco, actually San Leandro, a small city across the bay from San Francisco, but most people know where San Francisco is. She said, I took your advice and I went into the Barber Cosmo website and I see that my school sent 5 people and 5 people passed. But I've been here almost a year and I can tell you half the school fails all the time. So those numbers cannot be right. And I said, well, let me explain something in depth about those numbers. You assume that when you saw it said 5 students went and 5 students passed, you assume that was the first time each of those students took the test. No, because I did a little more research into the particular school in question, and I will tell you, 3 of those 5 students had taken the test several times. See, that's what the state's website doesn't show you. They show you 5 people have passed. They don't show you how many times they took the test and failed. They say they finally passed. Now, do you want to take the test 17 times and become one of those finally passed? Or do you want to take it the first time, become one of those 5 people that passed? I mean, I can answer the question for you, right? You don't want to take the test 17 times. Nobody will want to do that. Now, I am surrounded by people, I mean literally surrounded, look at this video, by people who took our course, took our study material, and passed their test the very next time. Some of those people contacted us before taking their test, and they passed the first time. Some contacted us after having taken the test more than once. 2, 3, 5, 17. They passed. Okay? What I can tell you, as I said, I'm literally surrounded by people who passed their test. Okay? Cosmetology, barber, aesthetics, nail technology. It makes no difference. We have a number of products. First of all, we have private tutoring. Now, in a prior video, I talked about this. Pass your test in 1 day. Again, pass your written cosmetology, barber, aesthetics exam in 1 day. That's roughly 7 hours in most schools. Our course breaks down to 7 hours. Take it 7 hours in 1 day if you have the wherewithal to pay attention that much, or break it down 7 days, 1 hour a day. Whatever works for you. 2 hours a day if you feel like it, okay? Whatever works for you. It comes out to be 7 hours. It's 1 day. I do not know any place you can study for 1 day and pass your licensing exam except here. 760-534-4434. Now, moving beyond that, we have several study products. For those of you whose test is coming up perhaps tomorrow, okay, you have very little time left to prepare. We have the Easy Pass. It is an instant download. A little bit different with different states, someplace between 140 and 175 questions. It's very state specific, so I can't tell you exactly how many questions. I don't know what state you're in, but I can tell you between 140 and 175. It's an instant download. It's there immediately. It is designed specifically for people whose test is coming up in the next day or two. You don't have time to study hundreds of questions, although the state does have hundreds in their test bank, like lottery numbers. You just don't know what's coming. But we do know after 40 years in this industry, the basic questions that come up. That's how we have the Easy Pass material. It gives you the question, the 4 possible answer choices, and the correct answer, and even the page number in your textbook. It's immediate. It's designed for those with very little time left to study. If you have more time, you want to get this book. It's not a textbook like school. It's a book of questions and answers. It's approximately 800 questions. It has every single question your state has asked in the last roughly 9 to 10 months. The question, the 4 possible answer choices, the correct answer, and the page number. Those of you who are allergic to having a book in your hand, prefer to do it online or on your phone, the same thing is available online. Uses the same software as a state board exam. Question comes on the screen, 4 possible answer choices. You make your choice, you hit next, tells you right away if you're right or wrong, and if you're wrong, it gives you the right answer. When you finish, it gives you a score, and you start all over again. You can start from question 1 or just the ones you got wrong. It's your choice every time. So there's 3 different products. Each one has similarities and differences. Okay? If you enjoy studying on your phone and you want every question, get the online exam. It's there instantly. It's yours forever. Gives you the questions, the 4 possible answer choices, and the correct answer. If you're a person who prefers some material in their hand, get this book. It takes 3 to 5 business days, costs the same price, has the same questions and answers. If you have very little time left to study, get the Easy Pass. But before I let you go, I want to stress one thing. Many people order the Easy Pass. Then they say, oh, I thought this was a book. Can I exchange it? I'm sorry, no, you can't. Okay? Because once you have it, you have it. Okay? We've had so many people. Okay, I'm not going to say whether I think the honest mistake were playing games. All I'm going to say is the same thing I've said before. If you go into Walmart, okay, and you buy a bag of potato chips, salt and vinegar, my personal favorites, and halfway through the bag you realize, oh, you should have gotten nacho cheese. You can't swap the bag. You can't give Walmart back the chips you ate. If you order the Easy Pass, you cannot switch it for anything else. So it's a wonderful product, but be careful that that's what you really want before you order it. If you have any questions, please give us a call, 760-534-4434. Visit us online at www.cosmetologystateboardexam.com. And for those who speak Spanish, although I do not, we have Spanish-speaking people here to answer your questions, 760-534-4434.